Dimple is a self-proclaimed upper-class evil. He wanted to be known and be worshipped as a god by people. Well, who doesn't want that, right? Well, things are going well for him, not until Mob arrives, that is. But here's the list for the self-proclaimed spirit, Dimple. He was once asked by Mob on why he kept doing bad things. However, Dimple has no idea or what to answer to that question. Well, I think he just don't want to explain himself. When he battles Mob, it was seen that he quickly lost his limbs, and it was repeated over and over. However, since he is a spirit, he can heal fast. Dimple can possess humans, but at first it doesn't always work. When Ritsu awakened his powers, he tried to take over his body, offering help to better channel Ritsu's power. However, when he take over Ritsu, he found out that he could not control him, so I guess he can possess espers but not control them. Of course, espers must be allowed to be possessed willingly, as he explained that espers has some shield on them. Dimple's intention when he was defeated by Mob was to possess him, so he can gain control over his powers. However, when he actually possesses Mob, he found out that he can control his powers. Dimple took a liking to Mob since he viewed Mob just like him. He admits that he wanted to be worshipped so that everyone can notice and acknowledge him. Well, they are alike in a sense of wanting to be acknowledged and accepted by the others. After being forced to eat all of the other spirits in Matsuo's jar, he developed a taste for other evil spirits. Whenever Mob calls in sick, Dimple has to take his place as an exorcist. Reagan's way of paying him is basically, hey, if you find it, you can eat it, and Dimple never refuses. According to Taill, he is a nasty looking floating energy bulb. He occasionally grows arms, rarely legs. Even in his simplest form, his human-like face looks a little too detailed with a prominent nose and lips. Dimple does not consider himself as dead. Well, even when I am on Dimple's case, I won't consider myself dead. I mean, you can go anywhere you want, possesses people, and just do normal and extraordinary stuff, right? So I wonder if there was like a time limit on this spirits on the series. Dimple's goal is to become a god. He wanted Mob's body so he can achieve his goal. In order to do that, he figured that he needed to gain Mob's trust, protecting people Mob likes. Eventually, he wanted Mob to be a god instead of him. When Taill challenged Mob to use his power, Dimple stepped in to defend Mob, but was almost completely obliterated by Taill. However, he was able to recover and return to Mob's residence, which he could not enter since there is a spiritual barrier around the house. He only got in when Ritsu encountered him. He is the first enemy to experience Mob explosion meter or meltdown. Mob destroys him with his 100% meter, unleashing his rage emotion. When Teruki seemingly kills Dimple, Mob becomes shocked and has flashback to his recent time alongside him, and then he says he doesn't really care. His explosion meter doesn't increase at all. Dimple's LOL cult, promising happiness, may be a reference to the Happy Happy cult from Earthbound. The smile mask even looked a little like the mask worn by the insane cultist who attacked Ness. Whenever Dimple possesses a human, his marking appears on that person. It was unknown if the other person can see those dimples since no one has mentioned seeing them, especially when he usually takes control over Ritsu and when he takes control on one of the cards. It was known that he can make himself visible or invisible to the eyes of normal humans, but to humans with Esper powers, he will always be seen. Peace out.